Welcome back, movie fans. Today we're jumping into a story where one wish can change everything, but every wish has a scary cost. A strange box, 7 wishes, and a nightmare after each one. Let's explore the story. This story is about a special Chinese music box that can grant 7 wishes, but takes a life for each one. It starts with a sad memory. Young Claire watches her mom, Johanna Shannon, die. This pain stays with her for years. Years later, 17-year-old Claire is alone at school. Rich girl Darcy often picks on her. That day, Claire goes to school in a bad mood. Her dad, Jonathan, is digging through trash again. Because of this, kids at school tease and ignore Claire. In the cafeteria, Darcy mocks her in front of everyone. Claire can't take it and fights with Darcy publicly. Jonathan hasn't come home yet. Luckily, their neighbor, Mrs. DeLuca, gives Claire an ice pack. Meanwhile, Jonathan finds a weird music box in the trash. It has a lock that won't open. Still, he thinks it could be useful. Claire's birthday is near, so Jonathan wraps it as a gift. Claire knows a little Chinese but can't read the old writing on the box. She only understands 4 letters that mean 7 wishes. Angry, Claire doesn't care much. Without thinking, she wishes Darcy's body would rot. She leaves the room. She doesn't notice her dog suddenly gets scared, staring at the music box. That night, the locked music box opens on its own. It plays a creepy tune, but Claire is fast asleep and doesn't hear it. When the tune ends, the box closes slowly. The next day, Darcy finds her skin rotting. Claire hears this from her friend Meredith. Meredith is excited, but Claire is shocked by the coincidence. At home, Claire takes photos of the box's writing. She plans to ask her Chinese teacher for help, but suddenly feels a strange quietness in the house. Her dog is gone. She runs outside to search but finds him dead, his stomach torn open. Heartbroken, she thinks a wild animal attacked him. The next day, her teacher says she can't read the old writing either. Ryan, a nearby classmate, eagerly offers help. His cousin Gina can read old writing, but Claire politely says no. She knows Ryan likes her, but she has a crush on her classmate Paul. Paul is popular and already has a girlfriend. He doesn't notice Claire. Caught up in her feelings, Claire picks up the music box again. She wishes Paul would love her. The next day, Paul surprisingly talks to her, but Claire doesn't know the music box opened again at home. At the same time, her uncle August is about to bathe in the tub. He slips, hits his head, and faints. The tub keeps filling with water. He wakes up before drowning but slips and hits his head again. This time, no miracle saves him. Soon, Claire and Jonathan see August's death on the news. Claire asks about his inheritance. Jonathan shrugs and says, "If there's a will, it won't have our names." Claire agrees. But in her room, she trips over Jonathan's trash. Angry, she argues with her dad. Claire is tired of this life. She looks at the music box and realizes her first 2 wishes came true. Even though Paul only said hello, Claire wants to keep going. She wishes August's wealth would be hers. She doesn't expect much, but the next day the wish comes true. August's will names Claire as the heir. Her poverty ends overnight. Claire and Jonathan become rich. Thrilled, Claire enjoys her new life. She goes shopping with her friends Meredith and June, but she forgets one thing. Every wish has a deadly price. At that moment, Mrs. DeLuca is in her kitchen. She starts the garbage disposal but freezes. She turns it off and cleans it with her hands. Her hands are near the sharp blades, close to the switch. Meanwhile, soup boils on the stove. The gas flame goes out. DeLuca smells gas. Luckily, she doesn't touch the switch. She turns off the gas and checks the disposal. She starts it again but doesn't see her hair get caught. The blades pull her head. She bends in pain. In the end, DeLuca's neck breaks and she dies. Claire doesn't know about her neighbor's death. She's looking at the music box. No matter how much she stares, she sees no magic. Only a demon picture on the cover bothers her. That night, Claire has a bad dream. She sees someone outside but finds no one when she checks. She thinks it's her imagination. Claire feels her life has changed completely. That day, she sees Paul break up with his girlfriend. Before she can process it, Paul talks to her sweetly and asks her to be his girlfriend. Claire doesn't answer right away. The wish's power scares her. After thinking, she asks Ryan's cousin, Gina, for help. Gina looks at the box and says it's a wishing box. The writing says it grants 7 wishes, but comes with a cost. If the box is lost or thrown away, The wishes break, and life goes back to normal. Gina can't read the last line. She takes a photo to ask someone later. Relieved, Claire goes home happy, but she sees Jonathan digging through trash again. Angry and embarrassed as she fights with him, he says he's just bored. Claire feels humiliated. She wants to escape this life forever, so she makes her fourth wish. She wishes her dad would be disciplined and stop digging in trash. Meanwhile, Gina figures out the last line. It means fear. When the music stops, the wisher pays with blood. Suddenly, Gina's house lights go out. Her phone loses signal. She runs to tell Ryan, but the door slams shut. Her phone falls. Gina is forced back inside. She sees a shadow in the dark. She trips, and a statue pierces her head. Claire doesn't know about Gina's death. She's happy because Jonathan has changed. The next day, Ryan finds Gina's horrible death. Shocked, he confronts Claire. He saw Gina's research on her computer. Ryan asks if Claire made another wish that night. Claire panics, doesn't answer, and runs away. She tells herself it's a coincidence. Her new life is so exciting she doesn't want to lose it. But something feels missing. School rumors say she stole Paul. Claire is already disliked and isolated. Instead of changing herself, she makes her fifth wish. She wants to be the most popular girl in school. That night, she's invited to a classmates' party. Everyone welcomes her warmly. The love she's never felt before overwhelms her. She now sees the music box as her most precious thing. But that night, she has another bad dream. She sees the mysterious man again. She runs to catch him. He escapes. Claire is sure he's connected to the music box. She hurries back and hides the box. Strange things keep happening. There's no contact with Mrs. DeLuca. When Claire checks, she smells something bad. She learns DeLuca died days ago. These events scare Claire. She talks to Meredith and June. They say it's all a coincidence and suggest throwing the box away if she's scared. Claire agrees but can't resist her greed. She's used to her new life. That night, while with Paul, Claire sees clothes in his car like the mysterious man's. Paul admits he's obsessed with her. Claire remembers wishing for his love. His intense love scares her, and she breaks up with him. At that moment, the music box opens again. It's time to pay for the fifth wish. A burning pole falls toward June. Meredith saves her, but the box stays open, meaning danger isn't over. Meanwhile, Jonathan's car tire bursts. He stops to change it, but leaves the wrench under the car. The wrench gets stuck in a bolt. When he tries to free it, his knee hits the tire. The tire rolls off. It hits an oncoming car and bounces back to Jonathan. He survives, but Meredith isn't so lucky. In an office building, the elevator she's in breaks down. She calls for help. The doors open. Then the elevator falls from the third floor. Meredith dies instantly. The music box slowly closes. Ryan talks to scared Claire. He reveals more horror. His research shows past owners of the music box succeeded, but they died one by one. Every owner died mysteriously. Ryan is sure it's the price of the 7 wishes. Terrified, Claire asks Ryan to help destroy the box. She tries burning it and smashing it with a hammer, but nothing works. Not ready to lose her new life, Claire hides the box again. The next day, it's gone. Ryan says maybe it's better. She won't live in fear anymore. But then police come to her house. They found Uncle August stole tax money. His wealth will be taken for loans and fines. Claire and Jonathan are poor again. Jonathan digs through trash once more. Things get worse. Darcy, now recovered, returns to school and bullies Claire again. Paul goes back to his ex-girlfriend and hugs her in front of Claire. There's no love in his eyes. Claire becomes a joke at school again. Everything is back to normal. The only difference is the real cost she paid. After losing everything, Claire feels only pain. When she's about to break, she sees the music box in Meredith's locker. She learns Meredith stole it. Meredith says since Claire couldn't throw it away, she kept it safe. But after falling from riches to ruin, Claire has lost her mind. She thinks Meredith wants to steal her life. Why else didn't she throw it away? Claire grabs the box and leaves. Meredith tries to stop her. In the struggle, Meredith falls down the stairs. Ryan sees this. Luckily, Meredith isn't badly hurt. But Ryan is terrified to see Claire with the box again. Claire insists she can't live without it and promises never to wish again. Seeing her desperate face, Ryan tries to reason with her. Claire threatens to use the box against him if he interferes. Excited to have the box back, She's sure her life will be perfect again. She plans to lock it away and never use it. While cleaning, she finds an old painting of her mom with a music box. Claire realizes her mom owned it too. Her death wasn't normal. Scared, Claire makes another wish. She wants her mom alive to learn the truth. But as the music starts, she knows something's wrong. At that moment, Jonathan and his friend Carl are cutting tree branches. Carl's chainsaw shakes in his hands. Claire runs out screaming to warn her dad. But when Jonathan turns, Carl's chainsaw slips. He falls and cuts Jonathan's head off. At that moment, Johanna magically walks out of the house. She's alive, but broken Claire doesn't care anymore. Seeing the chaos of her wishes, she makes a final decision. She wishes to go back to the morning Jonathan found the box. The next moment, Claire wakes from a bad dream. Her dog is comfy on the bed. Jonathan is getting ready for work. She runs out and insists on going with him. Across the street, Mrs. DeLuca waves happily. Claire knows she made the right choice. Her last wish brought everyone back to life and reset the music box with 7 new wishes. Soon, she finds the same music box, but after her scary experience, she can't dare to use it. She gives it to Ryan and asks him to destroy it. She's afraid she'll get greedy again. Ryan doesn't understand the box but takes it happily. After all this, Claire learns to value her life. She decides to shape her future with hard work. But then, a speeding car hits her and throws her into the air. She dies instantly after the 7th wish. The music box takes Claire's soul. She's as doomed as her mom. Days later, Ryan takes the box to bury it, but he sees the writing about 7 wishes. Curiosity and greed spark in his eyes. It's a sign the curse will continue. That's the whole story, friends. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments which movie recap you'd like to see in the next video.